This is the ceiling in the back room. You can see where they put new steel patch in. That itself doesn't leak, but to this side and to that side it does leak. Goes down into there. And then of course the roof that's missing on the other side of that door is allowing water to come through. You can see it backs up clear into here. There's some of the black mold that contributes to the smell in here, which you really can't see through a video, but the smell as soon as you walk in the door is pretty atrocious. Now I'm walking out into the customer area, and this is the back courts, and it doesn't show very well, but right in there, this whole area is just soaked in water from a leak up there. One of the roofers that came by actually drilled a hole in there, so at least the water comes from one spot rather than dispersing in several areas. This is what we call our party area. This is where we try to rent out a space for people to set up food and whatnot for a party. Coming back here, we have the bathroom. As you can see, this is the tiles that are missing. Now we've cleaned up the mess pretty good in here. What you can't see or smell is the mold. Now we've cleaned this one up pretty good, and it hasn't come back because we use this so much. This is one of our party rooms, and Steve was in here. We kind of doubled as a storage locker until we got another leak. As you can see, it comes out on the floor. This carpeting is just saturated. Then coming back out into the party area again. And again, this is the back of the building. And this is where we used to have seating for guests. And every time I come in here, this is what I find. And the plastic was a partial cure, trying to deflect the water. Not sure if it shows up or not, but you can actually see the water dripping off of this light. You can hear it banging on it. And then of course it falls into these buckets, which we try to keep on a regular basis. Also in here, this is our equipment room, electronics room. And you can see that we've had a lot of water come through here. They took out our Wi-Fi. We lost our Wi-Fi. And then of course over there is a new patch right there. With the patch itself, again, it works fine, but you can see the discoloration all the way around it where it's leaking all the way around. This is my biggest concern. This is directly over top of one of our courts. And what happens is those panels, they stretch out and they start to bow down from all the water weight on top of them. And unless there's a hole put in them, the water remains there. And as you can see, that's caused us quite a problem here. I don't know if it shows up very well. This pole's got it too. But you can see where the water comes down onto the ground. And it's rotting out our boards that retain the sand. Okay, and this is the overhang above the building. And as you can see, we put in these new LED lights. And this was painted last fall. And you can see all the rust. But what's happening is the rust is letting go, so we can't hold up the lights. So we had to do some temporary fixing here. And again, this was painted just last fall. That's how much water is coming through the overhang. That's little wonders down there.